For the first time in my life, I am truly, unapologetically excited for my future. Not just because I have a plan, I've always had a plan, but because, for once, it's a future that actually makes me happy. For as long as I can remember, my life was never really mine. I was the child of highly respected parents, the product of a family name that carried weight in my hometown. I had private tutors, musical lessons, and an expectation that I would carve out an impressive legacy. A master's degree? Non-negotiable. Excellence? The bare minimum. Even when people called me a nepo baby, I swallowed the words and kept pushing forward, trying to prove that I was more than the weight of my last name. And yet, every future I envisioned felt empty. No matter how carefully I mapped out my life, I never actually looked forward to living it. The only thing I ever truly loved from that world of expectations was singing. It became my escape, the one thing that felt purely mine. I sing every day, not for recognition or approval, but because it makes me feel alive. If I care about someone, I sing for them. It's my way of showing love in a world where words often fail me. At 16, I was offered a fast track to college, a paid opportunity to start my degree early. But instead of feeling accomplished, I felt trapped. The paths laid out before me, neuropsychologist, child psychiatrist, felt like cages, not careers. Even relationships felt suffocating. Most of them weren't even intentional. People just assumed we were dating, or they asked me out with enough persistence that I eventually caved. Love was something I observed from a distance but never truly felt. Until him. Winter break of my senior year was the first time I could just breathe. And in that quiet moment of stillness, he appeared. One message. That's all it was. A random conversation that by all logic should have faded into nothing, but it didn't. We talked all night, exchanging jokes and stories until the world outside didn't matter anymore. It felt like coming home, like running through a sunlit forest after the rain, or baking cookies with my little cousin, or laughing with my grandmother in the kitchen. He became every beautiful moment I had ever cherished, woven into a single person. I fell in love within days. By New Year's, we were together. And from that moment on, life felt different, lighter, brighter. Every late-night call, every shared dream, it all made me realize something profound. I don't need a future built on prestige. I want a future built on love. I want him. I want to call him my goofy husband. I want lazy mornings, inside jokes, and a house full of warmth. I want a life where success isn't measured in achievements, but in laughter, love, and the quiet comfort of simply existing together. For the first time, I'm not just working towards a career because it's expected of me. I'm working hard because I want to build something. Not for the sake of legacy, but for us. I want to be able to surprise him with little gifts, to buy our dream cottage, to ensure he never has to work a job he hates just to survive. Because nothing is too much for him. He is, without a doubt, my favorite person in the world. The one who makes my future feel worth it. And I know he's probably reading this, so this part is for him. My love, my dearest, you are the best thing that has ever happened to me. You make me excited for tomorrow in a way I never thought possible. I want to grow old with you to raise children who know that love is something to be expressed freely and fully. I want to look back on our first conversation and laugh at how ridiculously random it was. I love you past the moon and stars, beyond time itself. And I will love you endlessly, unconditionally, more with every breath I take. You're asleep right now, curled up and peaceful and honestly adorable. But when you wake up, I'm going to tell you I love you. Because I do. More than anything. More than even singing. And to everyone reading this, have you ever met someone who changed your life completely? Tell me about them. Share your love stories, your moments of fate, the people who made your future feel exciting. Let's celebrate love together.